Today, we're going to talk about how to make money on Kraken. I've been using Kraken for the past several years, and it is by far one of my favorite crypto exchanges. So today, I'll walk you through all the different ways you can make money on Kraken, and if you really get good at this and invest enough money, you could be making $100 per day on this platform. So this is the Kraken homepage. They have a desktop app and a mobile app, which I'll show you in a little bit. Both are super easy to use, and my favorite part about Kraken is the fees. In a previous video I went through all of the top exchanges, and as you can see right here, Kraken actually is my #1 exchange, and one of the main reasons for that is the fees are so low. You can see right here, it has two of the best fee structures out of all the exchanges you can use in the US. So really low fees are going to save us a lot of money over the course of our trading journey by using Kraken. So right on the homepage, you can actually see the overlay of the things you can use Kraken for to make extra money. You can see right here, we can trade with 0 fees if we have Kraken Plus, which is a subscription that will allow you to trade with absolutely 0 fees, even though the fees are already very low. We'll talk about how that can impact our trading a little bit later. You can also dollar cost average, which is another really effective method to making money on Kraken and in crypto. You can also earn some APR, some interests on holding coins directly on Kraken. And obviously the main way to make money in crypto or in any investments is by buying and selling and trading for a profit. So we'll look at some of the different coins they offer and look at ways we can actually make money directly by trading. Now, before we hop into all of that, they often have bonus offers for signing up. And today they are actually offering $75 by using a referral code that I've put in the description down below. So by going to the link down below, matscrypto.com/Kraken, you will get some of these really great referral bonus offers just for signing up and trading $200 on Kraken today. So make sure you take advantage of that while that offer still lasts. So the first way we can make passive income on Kraken is by using the Kraken Plus subscription to earn 4.1% APR, so 4.1% return on our USDG tokens every year, no matter what happens. This is a passive way to earn some extra money on the holdings that you have over on Kraken. So USDG is Kraken's stablecoin. You can see it's going to always be about $1. Typically, you'll get 2% APR on this token by holding it on the platform. But if you go over and have a Kraken Plus account, you're going to get 2 times the amount, or 4.1%. So for example, if you had $10,000 of USDG on your account, you would earn $410 of interest every single year on that USDG by doing nothing. So that's passive income you're going to be earning all the time, no matter what, if you have Kraken Plus and you're holding just stablecoin with basically no or very little risk. As part of Kraken Plus, you're also going to get 0 trading fees up to $10,000 in monthly trading. So if you trade up to $10,000 worth of coins in 1 month, you won't pay any fees on it. This could be really beneficial if you are an active trader, but this is not exactly going to make you money. It's just going to save you a lot of money over time. So if trading is one of your main strategies to make this money back or to make a profit of $100 a day, then this could be something you consider doing because it will save you a lot of money in fees over time. But it's not necessary because as a beginner or as an intermediate or even an advanced trader, you're going to have very low fees on Kraken as it is. Now, if you did go the path of trying out Kraken Plus, you also get some exclusive airdrops, early access, and you get a Coinly tax report for free. So some extra bonus add-ons if you wanted to do that as well. So the referral sign-up bonus is a good start, and earning passive income on USDG right on Kraken is another way to get some money going on your account. But the main way you're really going to make a profit and especially make consistent money every single day over time is by buying and selling coins and or stocks on Kraken. We'll talk about the stocks a bit later, but for right now, cryptocurrency is the main thing we want to use to trade over on Kraken to make some money. So you can see right here, I actually have some Bitcoin over on my account right now. My average buy price was $94,000. So I'm up $3,000 in the past few months on the Bitcoin holdings that I have here. One of the things I love about Kraken is heading on over to the Explore page, you can actually see what's going on really quickly and easily on the market. You can see the most bought coins in the past 24 hours. You can see what coins are trending. Now, these typically tend to be the top coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, so nothing too crazy there, but they also are listing brand new coins every every single day and every single week. So you can see right here, the World Liberty Financial is a brand new token that came out a few days ago. That's already over here. Quack AI is a new token. You have all these new tokens. Rect is actually a pretty new token as well, that are coming to Kraken immediately after they get to the market. This is not the case with a lot of other exchanges. It takes some time for other exchanges to list their coins. So if you want to be an active trader and get in on the newest meme coins, get on the hot and trending coins that are being traded and talked about on crypto Twitter, Kraken always seems to list them first amongst all of the different exchanges that I look at. Especially, it lists them way sooner than Coinbase most of the time. So it's easier to trade by going over and checking out and seeing what assets are hot, which ones are newly listed, which ones are the top gainers, the trending ones, the most bought. So if there is a coin that's trending, or if there's coins that are being talked about on crypto Twitter, you can often get in on them rather early by going over and trading them directly on Kraken and not having to worry about finding the right contract address on the dexes out there, depending on what chain it's on. All of that is a lot more difficult if you're a beginner. So Kraken does make it really easy to find these new coins and trade them effectively right away with decent liquidity. So buying and selling crypto is the main way you're going to make money over on Kraken. And you have to decide which coins to buy. Now, there's a lot of different ways we can go about this. The easiest way and the most simple and effective way over a long period of time, if you're a long-term investor, is to buy the top coins like Bitcoin, top 10 coins that are really more secure. They're the major coins. They have clear adoption, and just dollar cost average into them over time. So if you are a simple or a beginner long-term investor that you're not looking to actively trade or be really risky with lower cap meme coins and altcoins, buying things like Bitcoin or Ethereum is the easiest way to go about it. And I highly recommend you dollar cost average in. What does that mean? That means we're gonna buy consistently over time, depending on a time frame and not depending on a price. This is the easiest way to get into investing, and it's proven to be one of the best ways to actually make a profit over time. Especially with Bitcoin, if you held for anything longer than 3 years, no matter when you bought, you'd be in profit. That's one of the beautiful things about Bitcoin, is that it's constantly going up over time. It does have a lot of volatility, so it goes up and down quite a bit. But if you're just consistently buying every week, every month, however often you want to, over time, you will catch the lows and you will probably catch the highs as well. But over time, your entry price will be a bit lower than the price it's currently at as time goes on, meaning that you're going to make profit over time. So if you wanted to buy $100 of Bitcoin, and we wanted to do that, let's say every recurring weekly. So you can click this little box right here and click recurring to do a consistent dollar cost average order. You could also just buy it right now at the current price. If you wanted to do a market order and buy it currently at what it's at right now, you could do that. But if you are trying to invest long term, doing these recurring buys is actually a really powerful feature of Kraken. You can set it to do it every day, every week, every other week, or every month. So pick which one you like the best. Put a number in that you're comfortable spending each month. You can also choose when to start it. So if you didn't want to start it right now, you want to start 2 weeks from now, you can set that as well. You review the information of how much you're going to buy and how much you're going to spend each week, and then you click confirm to initiate that transaction. The same thing goes for other coins. If you wanted to do something like Render or Fetch or BNB, you can also do that over here simply on the Kraken site. Type in 100. And then we go to recurring, and we can do bi-weekly for this one if you want to do a little bit less each month for this one. So you'll want to identify the coins that you believe in and want to purchase, and then set up dollar cost average recurring buys for those coins. That's the easiest, most hands-off way to invest and earn profit over time. Now, one thing you may notice here is that this has a 99 cents fee. So 99 cents out of $100 is about 1%. You'll notice if we go back over to my chart here, the fees that I have listed are a lot less. They are in fact a fourth of 1%. So they are 4 times cheaper than the listed price over here under this buy section. Well, this is a key factor. If you're going to be trading frequently or really want to save money and you decide not to use the Kraken Plus membership that gives you free trades, you want to actually go up here to these 3 dots and click Kraken Pro. Now, Kraken Pro is going to be a lot more advanced, and immediately you can see it's a lot more confusing for a beginner, but don't get spooked. It's relatively easy to use. I'll walk you through how to do it. And the key for doing this, the key reason we do Kraken Pro if we're going to trade frequently, is the fees are 4 times cheaper. Every purchase you make of $100 on the Kraken regular platform is going to be about $1 in fees. If we go over here, we're going to click trade on the left side here, and then we're going to type in Bitcoin, for example. Bitcoin USD pair, and there we go. This is going to be where you buy and sell the coin. Now, it's a lot more confusing for someone who's a beginner, but just bear with me here. If you want to buy Bitcoin, you're going to select buy up here. And then this is going to be the different types of orders you can do. A limit order is saying, I want to buy Bitcoin at this specific price. So if you wanted to buy it at a specific price, you push limit here, and then you put in the price you want to buy it at. Currently, Bitcoin's listed at $112,000. I want to buy it when it goes down to $111,800. And that'll be my limit order price. Then you put in how much you want to purchase, or you can put in how much total. So we say $100. It will automatically determine how much Bitcoin that is for $100. And then we can simply press buy Bitcoin. If you wanted to buy at the current price and not worry about when it goes to that limit order, we press market here, and it's going to purchase it at whatever the current price of Bitcoin is. So you can see over here again, we'll put in $100, and there we go. We're going to buy $100 of Bitcoin at whatever the market price is. So now if we scroll down right here, you can see right down here, the estimated trading fee is going to be 0.35 US dollars. So it's 0.35% on that $100. If we had traded this on the regular Kraken platform, it's a lot easier and more beginner friendly, you'd pay $1 in fees. This may not seem like a huge difference because it's only 65 cents difference on this particular trade, but over the course of time, if you're going to be buying $100 of Bitcoin every week or every month, or $1,000 of crypto total every month, that number is going to add up quite a bit to a lot of fees. And you don't want to pay more fees, especially if you're going to be an investor long-term, consistently buying and selling coins. So this is a key number. You're going to save a lot of money by using the Kraken Pro platform just by taking those couple extra steps. That's going to save you a lot of money over time. Now, if we were going to go a limit order here, there's another thing we want to do to make it even cheaper. The limit order here, we'll go ahead and put in $100 again. We're going to put the price at $112,000, just a little bit lower than it's at currently. But we're going to want to press this button right here, post only. This post only means we are pushing the trade out to the market. We are saying we're going to buy $100 of Bitcoin at $112,000 per Bitcoin, but we're going to post that online. And you can see right here, the fee now is only 20 cents. And now you can see the fee is only 20 cents. So it's 15 cents cheaper than if we did a market order and didn't do post only. That would mean we take whatever trade is out there that already exists. That is another way you can really lower these fees. And as you trade more money, this fee will go even lower. The tiers actually go lower the more volume you trade over time. Every 30 days, it calculates how much money you've traded. And the more you traded, the lower the fees will be, especially if you're doing limit orders and you are posting the trade only. So that is how you will use Kraken Pro to save yourself tens, if not hundreds of dollars over time on trading fees. And that's going to add into your balance over time to make you more money. If you want to continue using Kraken Pro, you can actually clean up all of this. If it's too much for you, if it's too much craziness going on, you can click these little gear icons right here, and you can really just lower all of the things that are happening to make it a little bit more clean for you. It's really a very high complexity customized dashboard on the Pro site, but you can actually see right here, it does list the fees that we're going to be paying down here, up here. So you can actually go and click on this and you'll see the total fee schedule. So if you are going to use Kraken Pro, you're going to get your 30-day volume, like we said before, how much you've traded in the last 30 days, and that's going to put you in different fee tiers. So you can see in the last 30 days, I've traded $10,000 of crypto. If I traded 40,000 more, we'd reach the next tier, which would drop our fee percentage from 0.2 to 0.14. Now you can see right here, there's a maker fee and there's a taker fee. The maker fee is, again, when we're pushing this post only button right over here, that's going to be all of the maker fees because we're making the trade. If we're taking someone else's trade, we're going to pay a higher fee. If you're doing a limit order, you want to post only. You really want to save those fees over time. And you can see right here, the difference in fees and the percentages don't seem like a lot, but when you're trading tens of thousands of dollars, and trust me, it's easier to accumulate that value over time once you really become a long-term investor and putting money in every single week, every single month. 10,000 doesn't become as crazy because anytime you buy 5,000 and sell 5,000, it's the same $5,000 of crypto, but that's $10,000 of volume. So it becomes a lot bigger, a lot quicker than you might realize that it would. And these fee savings really do add up. Trust me, I can say from experience over time. You want to take advantage of this from day one. So you might be asking, okay, I know how to trade, I know how to save fees, I got my referral bonus, I know how to make some passive income on Kraken, but realistically, the main way to make money on Kraken is to buy and sell cryptocurrencies, to find coins you like early and sell them for a profit later on. So you might ask, well, what coins do I have? This is my portfolio. I will admit the portfolio is not doing well. You can see right here, we're down $20,000, right? Unrealized returns, we're down $20,000. And in the last month, we're down about 13% or $10,000 on my portfolio. Now, this is not good, and there's a reason for that. Almost all of my portfolio outside of the Bitcoin holdings that I have are altcoins. I have a significant amount in these two altcoins right here. These are both AI altcoins. You can actually see right here that I've lost a significant amount of money on both of those. I've lost $8,000 and $13,000 in value on unrealized returns on those two coins alone. And those basically make up my entire loss so far. But I'm not worried because this is how crypto works. We are in a period where Bitcoin has done really, really well lately. Ethereum is starting to do well now, and I expect that altcoins will start to do well in the coming months. So you have to be willing to take some risk on some of these coins if you want to dabble in the more risky coins, right? These AI coins are high risk, high reward. But if you wanted to play it simple and really be safe about it, you can just buy things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana. Bitcoin is the most safe asset you can buy in crypto that's done consistently well over the last decade. If you continue to dollar cost average in and just play it safe with Bitcoin, that tends to be the best way to make money over time in cryptocurrency. This is not financial advice, but that's just my honest truth. That's just the honest truth about how to make consistent money every single day over the course of many years. If you wanted to dabble in other coins, I'm not going to tell you what coins I like on this video today. You can see right here, based on what I hold in my portfolio, these are coins that I thought at one point at least were really valuable coins, or coins that I thought would do well. Some of these coins have done really well, and some of these coins have done poorly. We are in a period where I do think the money is going to flow from Bitcoin into altcoins, and that's why I'm still holding a lot of these at a loss. I obviously bought at higher prices, right? Render, I bought at $4.98. It's currently at $3.51. I do think at some point we're going to go above this $5 mark, and that's why I'm continuing to hold, even though we're down quite a bit right now. In fact, if you want to see over time, my portfolio has had really high peaks and really low valleys. We started back in 2023. You can see right here, I had $0 in my account in 2023. We grew it all the way up to $57,000 in 2024 in March when the market really pumped. And then it came all the way back down to about $20,000, right? So I lost over 50% of my portfolio value in just a couple months in 2024. Then things started to do really well again, and boom, up to $130,000 by the end of last year when Bitcoin hit $100,000 for the first time. Everything started to pump. My portfolio did really well. And then over the course of the last several months, right, from December to April, things went down again and we lost a bunch of money again. And there you go. One more time, we pumped up again in May. Now, I did actually add some money to my account. That's why this is up so straight. But the account did do quite well with Bitcoin really resurging again over the summer. And now it's come back down as I've actually sold a lot of these coins off. I've sold a lot of the Bitcoin off as it's gone to new highs. And I've rotated into altcoins who have done pretty poorly. So you can see there are ebbs and flows to cryptocurrency. You're not going to have a straight line up. And there are going to be times where, like right now, you are down a lot of money. But if you believe in the coins you're purchasing, you have to believe in them if you want to purchase them in the first place. Otherwise, why are you buying them? You're going to have some losses in order to have some gains. So I can't tell you what coins to buy. Go and do some research, go on crypto Twitter, watch my other videos and see what coins I actually recommend in those videos. We're not talking about that today, but I do think altcoins, and specifically some of these altcoins, come back and actually make some money over the next several months. At least I very much hope that they do that. Final things you can do to make money on Kraken that you actually can't do on other exchanges so far is trade stocks and ETFs. If we again come back over to the Kraken Pro platform, you're going to see under the Markets tab, there is a Stocks and ETFs section. So if you were someone who wanted to trade cryptocurrency, but also trade stocks and ETFs, popular ones like Nvidia, Google, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, whatever, you could trade those over on Kraken as well. So let's do an example here. Let's buy some Tesla. I like Tesla. I'm a big fan. You go over and it's the same exact way you would buy Bitcoin. You can buy or sell here on this tab. You can do a limit order or a market order. Then you put in how much money you want to spend, so $100 for example, and you can see right here, we're gonna buy 0.29 shares of Tesla for $100. And guess what? There are gonna be no regulatory fees for this, so we don't have to really worry about the fee structure. It's commission free right here, as you can see. You're gonna buy and sell all of these stocks and ETFs on Kraken totally for free. So that is another way you can actually make money just by trading the stock market on a cryptocurrency exchange. It's all in one, and I really like that they've added this feature. It's great if you want to just have one spot to do all of your buying and selling. You can keep all of your cash in here. That way you can buy and sell crypto when it goes hot. You can buy and sell ETFs or stocks when they're hot, or when you want to rotate into those instead of buying crypto. In the bear market, for example, it might be good to buy stocks instead, and you don't have to move your money around to all these different exchanges and all these different places. You can keep it all in one spot right here on Kraken, which I really do like. Now, Kraken also has a fantastic mobile app. There is one app for Kraken and there is another app for Kraken Pro. So depending on which one you preferred after going through the video today, you can decide to download the Kraken app or the Kraken Pro app. You can see right here, I am on the Kraken app, and you can see it's very similar to the desktop, but it's all on mobile version. You can see right here in the top right, you can again earn $75 by going to the link down below in the description, mattscrypto.com/Kraken, to get in on those offers. You can also see right here, front and center, 0 trading fees with Kraken Plus. You can see it's $4 a month or $5 a month if you do it monthly, and you get all this stuff we talked about earlier in the video. So again, those are all there for you if you want to take advantage of those. But it's really simple. You have your home page right here. You have your portfolio down here. You can see all of my coins that we held. You can see all the coins we talked about earlier in the video and how I'm down quite a bit on some of them right now and really hoping those come back over the next several months. The Explore tab is going to allow you to find all of the top coins that you can see. Again, gainers, all the top coins that gained a lot today. The hot and trending tokens are all over here. And then you have the newly listed ones like the World Liberty Financial token that just went live a couple days ago. So then if you wanted to buy, for example, you click buy, you go over and put your money in, and there you go, boom. And you can see exactly how much it's going to cost you in fees to buy over here on the Kraken mobile app. One other coin I really love is Pepe, for example. So you can go over here in the top right and click star, and you can actually turn on notifications. This will allow you to get notified when the price of this coin moves a lot. And we can actually take it one step further. If we wanted to get notified when Pepe goes below a certain price so that we can go over and purchase it immediately when it hits these lows, we can press this little bell in the top right, and then you can see right here, we can create a Pepe alert. So if Pepe goes down 10%, for example, we can press that and it will make a Pepe alert so that my phone will get notified the minute that Pepe drops 10%. This is a really powerful feature because if you're trading cryptocurrency, you want to buy the lows. So if you identify coins you like, for example, in this case, Pepe, maybe it's Dogecoin, maybe it's just simply Bitcoin, and you want to know when it's going to actually drop a significant amount to buy more at that point. You might be dollar cost averaging every week, but you might also say, oh, I want to buy in every time it drops 10, 20, 30%. That way I'm buying at the lows and I'm not buying at the highs. This is the #1 way that I've made money on crypto. You don't have to worry about it too much. You don't have to pay attention every single day. Just set these alerts, right? We'll go to another one here. We did Pepe. We'll go back and we'll go over to another coin that I like, which is going to be Pangu. That's another meme coin I like. We'll star it and then we'll add an alert. Anytime it drops 10%, we want to get alerted. Then we'll do another alert here and we'll say create new. We'll go back to Pangu again, and we'll say anytime it drops 15%, we want to know as well. So now you can see all of our alerts in here. Anytime that Pangu or Pepe drop 10% or Pangu drops 15%, I'm going to get a notification on my phone immediately saying, hey, Pangu's dropped 15%. I'll pop in the app, buy some more Pangu at that point. It's really that easy and it can be that simple, but a lot of people just don't take the time to set it up and pay attention just as much as they need to. You don't have to be paying attention glued to a screen 24/7 to make money in crypto. You really just need to be using the tools that are offered to you to do a great job to buy at the lows and sell at the highs. Now, for example, if you wanted to sell at the highs, we go back to Pepe here, and let's say we wanted to get out, right? We wanted to sell. We're up some money on Pepe, and we're going to sell Pepe when it goes up 10%. Well, now we can also have that. So if Pepe goes up 10% or down 10%, we're going to get notified immediately. And you can already see that these numbers have changed a little bit because the price of Pepe and Pengu are always changing. So that is another really, really powerful way to make sure you're on top of crypto and make sure you're on top of the coins, when to buy them, when to sell them, but actually not having to stay glued to a screen 24/7. And you can do that all from the luxury of your phone. So if you're anywhere in the world, on the go at any point, as long as you have some kind of connection, your phone's going to let you know, hey, your coin is down a bit, go and buy some more right now. It's pretty much a self-explanatory reminder that you want to buy when things are low if you have conviction in a coin. Just to quickly show you the Kraken Pro app, you can see it is much more technical and much more complex than the regular Kraken app. So again, if you are someone who wants to save some more money on fees, you're a little bit more tech savvy, and you're a little bit more interested in going hard on cryptocurrency, this is the portfolio page. As you can see right here, it's very similar to the desktop platform. The middle button here is where you're going to buy and sell all of your coins, and this is the same tab that we had on the desktop version, where you can go ahead and do between market and limit, and you can do however much you want right over here. And then you're going to, again, want to go ahead and do post only to save that trading fee. So you can see it's 0.20 US dollars, post only, limit $100. We're saving fees over here by using Kraken Pro. There you have it. That is all of the ways you can use Kraken to buy and sell cryptocurrency to make money. You can get passive income with USDG. That's 4.1% if you have Kraken Plus, and you have no trading fees or very low trading fees on Kraken. You can also buy and sell stocks over on the Kraken Pro platform, and you can save yourself a bunch of money by using that Pro platform as well. Now, saving money is the top priority for me when trading cryptocurrency, and that's the main reason that I use Kraken, because the fees are basically unbeatable by any other US exchanges. But Kraken also offers insanely good security. They've never had any significant breaches. They've been around for quite some time. And once you throw in the fact you can trade crypto, stocks, and ETFs all in one platform, that makes it even more convenient as an investor. And you actually get all of these new altcoins and meme coins that are coming out day to day, which is a really big advantage when you're trying to buy those new coins while they're hot and sell them for a profit. Because if you're waiting for those coins to hit an exchange, like Coinbase, for example, that takes a lot longer to list those new coins, you probably will miss out on that new wave of investors and that new wave of explosion when the coin first comes out. As a reminder, go over to mattscrypto.com/Kraken to sign up and trade on Kraken today. Save yourself some fees, make yourself some money, and begin your investing journey in crypto. We'll see you guys all next time. Have a great one.